Yo, my people, it's Mr. Former's Temporary Classes Permanent, Mr. GS himself, and I'm not joined in the studio with A1 today as he decided to take another trip to Grenada after his birthday. Shout out him though. But in the studio today, I am joined with the chairman himself, Mr. Big Stones. Talk to them, my guy.
Yeah, man, I'm in the building, you get me? Hey, they said don't be nervous, but I'm radio trained. It's natural to me, you get me?
Yeah, man. And also, we've got Mr. YO, your girl's favourite right back in the gantry. Tell him something up there.
Kieran didn't select me again.
Well, let's talk about your performance last week. The bounce back was real. It was amazing. How did you feel? How did you feel after the result?
I felt good. Well deserved. I won't lie. We dominated the whole game. Was needed as well because we lost the previous game before that. So to do that in that game just showed us ability, helped us a lot, and hopefully we can carry that on to this game.
Yeah, there was a number of standout performances.
Yeah,
Everyone was operating at a high level.
Yeah.
Despite some questionable decisions, you all remained focused.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the highlight for you both?
The highlight, what would be the highlight? I think Nino scoring a brace. Yeah. I haven't seen him score recently. So for him to get the 2 goals, obviously meant a lot to him and it meant a lot for the team. Just build up confidence and hopefully you can build from there as well.
Yeah. And Charles, you had a particularly robust performance, quite energetic. How did it feel? Because sometimes your head can dip and can cause a slump as a team, but you all seemed on it without. I think you played. It was a great game, but I think there was another gear at least. Did it feel good to perform so well at a high level and get the result?
Yeah. It was good. Yeah, and I was happy that I did well. Like the intensity was okay though, but I think my team also support and they cover me. So like I think I was pretty great for that game. So.
Excellent. Thank you both. But last week's game was impressive.
Yeah.
Game was won by half time.
Yeah.
Despite questionable refereeing at times. You know, guy tried his best, but the class showed. You must be happy after the previous week though.
Of course, George, what you saying again?
What's my saying? Former Temporary Classes Permanent.
And it was definitely a class display by Blasé. So take us to today's game. Who we got?
DC United. Played them on the first game of the season. We won 6-1, 5-1. It was easy. It was easy that game. But I think recently they've results have improved. I want to quote something they said in their video. They said their players, every single one of their players is better than every single one of our players individually.
Let's be honest. I think half their squad's changed. So it can't be true, can it? It can't be. Half the players are gone. I'm looking at them now. I can't. There's about 2-3 people that I recognise from last time.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot still.
They're not serious.
No.
But let's be honest though.
Yeah.
For me personally, I feel like that's a derby game.
Yeah, no,
It's a derby game.
I like
it's a good game.
It's a good game.
We're not going to sit here and say they're bad. They're not bad.
They're not bad, no, not at all.
They got good individuals for sure. I think just at the beginning of the season they hadn't gelled yet.
Yeah.
Now they're on form. They've won
they've
their
won
last 4.
Out 5 games, they've won 4. Yeah, I think something like that.
So you're not taking them lightly, regardless of.
No. We don't take. It's Sunday league. We don't take no one lightly. Let's get into the lineups. So we got Steven starting in goal, fullbacks Reese and Charles, centre backs A1 and Connor, 2 sitters Levi and Asher with Luke in the 10, left Jordan, right Bethel, and up front Nino. Let's get it.
It could change. It could change in game. Okay, it could change in game in terms of Jordan. I might ask you to play more centrally at some point. I might ask Nino to swap with you. But that's the team we're going with.
Shout out Pat's punch, a sweet rum punch that packs a punch. As you are already aware, A1 is not in the building today. George was too intimidated by the bass in my voice to take control. So therefore, I'm stepping up to the plate. Pause. As things stand, Blasé are currently top of the tree. Meanwhile, DCFC are in the relegation zone. When we faced them earlier on in the season, they lost to us 5-1. But they did have some decent players. Hopefully today is also a good game. Let's go. Blasé are currently battling for the ball right now in the middle of the park. The ball comes across to Jordan, who plays it back to A1. Decent football here so far. Reese plays the ball across, but unfortunately it gets headed away. DC then clear the ball. Blasé back on it. Charles whips the ball in and it's headed away again. This is not the Blasé way. Stephen throws the ball out to Reese. Lovely bit of skill there. Oh. And we're still going. And the keeper clears it away. Unlucky there. DC with the throw. Quite a long throw there. Connor gets up, wins it, but they get it back. And Reese just lumps it out.
Can I understand what the heck does Asher have on his head?
We say in 2022 a man wants to move like AI. Crazy. No way. He hasn't even taken a touch. Over to Ireland Gantry.
Wow. Connor and A1 get into a mix-up and the guy just smashes it into the back of the net. Lobs our 6'5" keeper. I look forward to starting next week. Goal to DC. Back to you, Nick.
Hopefully Blasé can get back into this quickly. Here we go. Jordan's on the ball. Jordan gives it to Asher. Asher tries to run down the line. Asher's going. He's battling, and he's lost the ball.
It's the hat.
It's too tight.
Way too tight.
I hear it still. Here we go. Blasé have a corner. Whips it in. DC head it away. It gets flipped back up into the air by Luke. And DC get it away. Bethel picks up the ball. Bethel's on the ball. Bethel plays it to Jordan. Jordan turns around, plays it through to Luke. Luke puts a cross in. It's defended. Bethel with a strike. It's gone straight into the bottom corner. Over to you, Wyle.
First of all, Luke gets a crossing, which is blocked by the DC player. The ball bobbles out to Bethel, who on the half volley strikes it sweetly into that bottom corner. Now, I know you can't see it, but the quality of the pitch, not the best. The strike though, sweet. Back to you, Nick.
Well, you heard it there from the one and only YL. Bethel, take a bow, son. And if you don't get the reference, you're too young. So Blasé with the free kick. Bethel takes it quick. Levi stands up his man. Brings it inside to Asher. Asher across to Luke. Good first touch. Takes a strike. And this wide. So we're straight back in on the next highlight. Levi plays the ball forward. Great pass from Levi. Bethel 1v1. Bethel takes a shot. And it's wide. So DC with another throw. We know how dangerous they are. The striker wins it, runs across, runs into Levi, but he keeps possession of the ball. DC still on the ball, goes out wide, and it's a great challenge from Levi. Stephen rolls the ball out to Bethel at right back. He just picks up where he wants. Plays a long ball forward. Are we in? What's happened there? Is that foul? Ref, what's going on, ref? What's going on? And we have a replay.
I don't like to talk bad on refs, but my boy from the Lum didn't deserve that. That was a pen all day long.
So Luke puts a cross in, and Charles has headed it over the bar. Unlucky Charles. Whoa, what is going on? DC play the ball through. Connor's got his hand up. The man's 1v1, and he slots it past the keeper. Oh, no replay. Unfortunately, we're getting our pictures from Holland today. We have no control over whether or not we get replays. Hopefully we do get for the next one. Back to the game. Asher going forward on a marauding run. Plays it forward to Nino. Nino on the ball. And he shot well over the bar. I'm not sure what sport he was playing there. Bethel picks up the ball in the central area. Bethel plays it out wide to Luke. Luke on the ball, cuts inside. Luke's on the ball. Luke takes a shot. And the keeper fumbles it. Who's following in? Come on, guys. DC seem to be trying to play some type of football here. Takes a long shot. And it's gone a long way wide. DC are here on another attack. Ball goes wide. Takes a shot. And they've scored. My co-commentator seems to have left me. George, where are you?
Yeah, Nick, I made my way up to the gantry while I was talking to one Joan Days. But it was a great goal, great finish by the DC player. I can't believe he could score that. I spoke to him after. He told me he didn't mean it. Unbelievable, Jeff.
It's been a bad half so far from the boys. 3-1 down. But can we come back, George?
I think they need to bring on my boy Lucky and my other guy Tanny in the second half because it's been a shambles out there.
You say what? When man them start playing good, you start claiming them. Well, since when was Lucky your boy? Shout out to Dimension Sound, community DJs for all occasions.
I'm tired of going in circles and saying the same thing because it is the same reason why we're losing that game. Desire, second to second balls. Whether we want to shift the blame or not, we have to take accountability as 11, and it hasn't been good enough. Second to second balls. The only thing I can say is that we actually are creating chances, but that's not the concern here. My thing is that every single time they have the ball, I feel like we're vulnerable to conceding. Yeah, and as much as we want to blame Morton, if we're honest, if they were playing this way on a bigger pitch, we'd be further more pissed. Because it'd be even harder to track those yards. And when we're not tracking yards on a smaller pitch. So if I'm honest, that I don't want to hear anything about Morton being a reason that we're losing today, because it isn't. It's just managing games. We know that the big man's gonna knock balls down. But someone needs to be you stop the supply into him. If you can't, then the pass that comes down from the target man, we stop there. No pickups, no easy pickups. Okay, we're 3-1 down now. We have to believe in with 3 points, and I don't think it's out of our ability to score 3 goals in the second half. Anything that anyone else wants to add at this point, boys? Like we can motivate you as much as you want. It's down to you if you want it or not. I'd like to pinch on little things, but if I'm honest, we've all gone over how big this part of the season is, and on time was me and Levi today. And then, as we said, the warm up. There's only so much I can do. Change the warm up, refresh things, information put into you in the week. You have to fucking want it. Because this isn't a reflection of our performance whatsoever. This is a reflection of our ability, whatsoever. And it's getting a bit tiring now. We cannot afford losses like this.
I think you just take what Kieran said and we work second half. Don't give too much information. Everyone knows what they did wrong, what they did right. Just go to the next game, the next half and just win it. That's it. Right mentality, win your challenges, run for the ball. That's it. Don't need to give out any more information. We heard what Kieran said. Let's just do it, innit?
And shout out to LaBelle. And the second half kicks off. Great speech from Jordan at half time. Such a motivational guy. Wyo was trying to tell me how great of a guy Jams is. Very good looking.
Pause.
I don't know what he's on. Oh, good cross there from Luke. Unfortunately, Connor couldn't get on the end of it. So DC lump it forward and Charles wins the first header. Asher picks up the ball, gets it out to Bethel. Bethel with a great first touch, takes his man out of the game. And a brilliant pass, sprays it across the pitch too. And Luke's on the ball. Luke plays it forward, nice flip from Jordan. And the DC player clears it. Oh, quick transition, Luke free kick, and it's gone straight in.
Hey, what a free kick from Luke, straight in. He wasn't here last week, but he made up for it this week. Let's get it.
It's 3-2. Blasé are back in this. Let's go. Jordan presses with intensity and we move. Luke with a cross. The DC player heads it away from danger. Lucky picks it up. Plays it forward to Luke. Luke plays it forward again. Bethel chases it down. And we win it. We win it. Connor's on the ball. Connor plays it across. And it's a corner. Good press. The corner's fizzed in low and hard. And it gets cleared away by DC. Oh my word! Who hit that? Who hit that?
I'll tell you who it was. It was our 37-year-old veteran, Lucky. And here's the replay.
Gonna come in, Lucky, shoot! Go, 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 go!
Sorry about that. Somehow we got switched from our Dutch commentary to our Spanish one. I have no idea how that happened.
As some people told me that was a lucky strike.
The scoreline is now 3-3. Blasé are back in the game. Everything is on the line. Let's go. Blasé are on the attack here. Luke plays the ball forward. Great pass forward. Levi's in. Levi. Unlucky.
Hey, wait, hold on, Nick. Before we carry on, did I just see Matt? You know that guy's breaded up. Tell him to sponsor Blasé for us.
Right, back to the football. Blasé are piling on the pressure. Corner after corner after corner. DC head this one out. It comes out to Luke. Luke's on the ball, puts a first time crossing, but he fails to beat the first man. DC with the free kick here. The keeper goes long. And Blasé pick it up. Blasé play the ball forward. He plays it forward. Jordan's running in behind. Jordan. And he's just missed the goal. Unlucky Jordan. You can see the excitement from the sideline. Blasé are in again. 1v1. Plays it across. KP plays it across. It goes back to Luke. Luke into Levi! What football we just saw there.
What a goal. Absolute scenes. I can't believe it. From 3-1 down to 4-3 up. This is the Blasé way.
Right, DC, kick off again. Trying to get straight back into it. They launch the ball forward. DC is still on the ball. Played it across. And Blasé get the ball clear. And that is the final whistle. Jam straight up for the celebration. 4-3 victory. Thank you for watching.
All I can say, that's exactly the reaction we needed. That's the sign of a title winning team. That's a massive turnaround in terms of attitude application. Second half was all I can say. I was critical how we defended first half. Second half, I think didn't give him any time to turn, didn't get any time to fucking set. All over the back of them in the right ways, as in not giving silly fouls. All over them second half, much better. I think final third things were clicking better. We scored one of my favourite goals for Blasé. I'm not gonna lie to you. At the 90th minute, and we showed the composure to play the right passes. And in some cases that would have been rushed in other parts of the game. We even had a chance with Jordan to nick it as well. So it wasn't one chance out of nowhere. We was all over them. All over them. Nick, you might scare me though. With the stuff, with 3-4-3, no, but it made sense in the end though.
Who was the wise man?
Me and
Listen. Can I say, well done to Connor and A1 though. First half, you took it on the chin, you did your thing.
Lucky game changer. Actually, that was a great goal saving challenge.
Bro, trickling through, but guys, honestly, second half, oh my words, I don't know not to say, but still, the reason why I have to give it to Kieran and Nick for the change is because we have said before, there's been games that we've been losing it and we don't throw the bus at them. We fucking threw the kitchen sink, we threw everything we had at them and had 2 or 3 chances to nick it, and in the end, we fucking got it. So fucking hell, lads.
Boys, again, this is massive in terms of the running going forward. We have 3 league games left now, and we have a cup run from quarterfinals onwards. So again, keeping us all our players together, keeping it available. Guys, again, let's make sure we come in the right intensity. Even if you're coming late and you're coming here just before 10, just be out here for 10. That's all I ask. Be out for 10 with that attitude to go from the start. Because we ain't gonna be able to do performances like this week in, week out. In terms of coming back, I don't think that's the way we should be aiming for. I think we should be seeing games out first half that we can do. But boys, I'm over the moon, I'll be honest with you.
Man in the match, bro.
It was tough, but in terms of the impact he had on the pitch, I want to go with Lucky today.
Where's Lucky? Oh, there's Lucky. Well done, sir. I see you.
Man of the match.
How does it feel to get man of the match?
Feels good. Obviously, I came on half time. The team was struggling a bit, but just the manager gave me instructions, came on and tried to execute on that. And it was good to see the guys get the goal in the last minute as well.
So you're finished, your goal. I could see it. Cold as ice, composed. How did you feel? Did you feel as calm as it looked? Because you looked like you set yourself And you applied
Yeah,
the finish.
obviously I was on the edge of the box, so when the ball's coming out there, the only thing I'm thinking of is just to hit it. So as soon as the ball bounced, I just thought, yeah, let me just wrap it, and I wrapped it and bottomed in.
see the
So
composure,
I'll take
yeah?
that, man, definitely. Take
Composure, because he's the oldest in the team. That's why he got that
I'll take
composure.
that. I'll take that.
Yeah, no, so
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And the overall comeback, how did it feel to get the winner in stoppage time?
I mean, I think for the boys, it's just believing that, you know, we were 3-1 down at half time, and then things were going against us, and it was just believing that we can come into it. So we got the second goal, gave us a bit of confidence, got the third one, and then yeah, it was just finishing off the game. Obviously, Jordan had a chance to finish it off before then, but it was good. It was good. It was good football to get that last week. You could tell with the celebrations as well. So how much it means, man, definitely.
Excellent. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.